Good afternoon, and thank you for listening today. You might be wondering what the Concrete Institute of Australia is doing up here at a forum that's focusing on innovation. What do we have that can be considered innovative? Well, we're a professional association that has lots of committees, puts together publications and resources, organises technical events and seminars, and runs a conference every couple of years. And our vision through all of this is excellence in concrete. But to be able to achieve this, we need innovation to be at the forefront of our existence. How do we do this? Through people. The Institute can't exist without the concrete community and the people who make up the concrete industry in this country. Through research, development and action, our stakeholders in the industry are at the centre of all the activities involved in concrete from cradle to grave. And through innovation. The concrete community in Australia are innovators and are recognised worldwide for the contribution made to the concrete industry on a global scale in many facets. Ultimately, the Concrete Institute of Australia is a forum that brings all three of these facets together under one umbrella, where ideas and developments, failures and successes, and experiences and ambitions can all come together in the search for excellence. The concrete industry in Australia reaches far and wide, from our northernmost points in the hot, humid tropics to our most southern towns where it can even snow in summer, and from east to west where conditions can go from coastal to arid to coastal again. Our country requires concrete expertise and knowledge for a range of situations related to weather, exposure, locality, regulations, and resources. Concrete construction in hot tropical locations is a vastly different beast to that in cold, wet and windy conditions. It takes a huge breadth of knowledge and know-how to make it work all over the country. This involves industry stakeholders from many sectors, including suppliers, designers, specifiers, asset owners, architects, academics, researchers, practitioners, contractors, technologists, associations, and anyone else who sees themselves as concrete people. The Concrete Institute of Australia connects these people around the country, whether it be through regional communities, for example in Darwin and Townsville, through larger groups in all the capital cities, via national committees, forums and conferences, or bringing people together from around the world to find out what we're doing here down under. In Australia, we have some of the world's best concrete minds when it comes to research, development and action. Research teams throughout the country at leading institutions continue to push the boundaries. Today's challenges are very different to those experienced over other times, but are very much focused on current industry needs and society's needs. Use of recycled materials in concrete, synthetic cements in concrete, environmentally friendly concretes, 3D concrete printing, alternative reinforcements, ultra-high performance concrete, or the simple but complex requirement to make concrete more durable and efficient are all areas of focus in this country. Research and development teams at commercial organisations are also showing innovation. The prefabricated modular concrete industry is starting to take off here due to some innovative organisations and research teams. New ways of using shotcrete in building construction compared to traditional swimming pool, tunnels and mine requirements. More sophisticated architectural concrete requiring a high level of expertise to ensure the concrete performs efficiently, and world-leading methods of precast concrete design and application are just a few examples. Our conference in 2015 was themed Turning Research into Practice, and this is very evident in a lot of concrete work today in Australia. So, with so much activity happening in Australia, where do we sit on the world scale? We all know that concrete is the most used construction material in the world, but as a consumer of cement and concrete, Australia does not figure in the top 20 countries in the world. However, on a scale of importance to the worldwide concrete market, Australia has been a leading player for many years and continues to be so. In fact, over the last 150 years, Australian innovation has made some wonderful contributions to the global industry. Some examples of this, but certainly not limited to, are concrete pipe being made using a centrifugal spinning method in 1910, which is based on a methodology used to strip paint off fence posts and has since been patented and used around the world. In 1965, the Gladesville Bridge was the world's largest concrete arch span bridge that had been designed and constructed at the time. The Sydney Opera House construction saw the largest number of precast concrete panels used for any one job, a logistic challenge as well, given the location of the site. In Brisbane, the first Gateway Bridge, which was built in 1986, had the largest span centre to centre of 2 piers at that time. And in 2013, the Climate Change Institute at the University of Queensland was the first known use of geopolymer concrete for structural purposes. So it's no surprise that the International Federation for Structural Concrete chose us to host its FIB Congress for 2018, which will be held in Melbourne in 2 weeks' time. 600 delegates from over 40 countries will be attending the event, and many of our international guests are looking forward to meeting our leaders. All of these, and the many other leading innovations from this country, have required innovative minds, practical know-how, and a vision for excellence. The Concrete Institute of Australia has been recognising innovation and excellence in concrete since 1971. Our Awards for Excellence in Concrete program is designed to showcase the incredible array of amazing work done in this country and to promote and develop excellence in concrete research, technology, application, design, and construction. The Institute's award program has featured some of Australia's most recognised and iconic concrete projects from the last 47 years, but also some of this country's hidden gems and innovations. A number of these projects have then gone on to be internationally recognised. To name a few, the Scientia building at UNSW and the National Portrait Gallery in Canberra have all been winners of the International Federation for Structural Concrete's Award for Outstanding Concrete Structures. Wagner's Concrete were recently recognised by the American Concrete Institute for the Brisbane West Wellcamp Airport project and their innovative use of geopolymer concrete. And our most recent Kevin Kavanagh Trophy winner, the Song School in Western Australia, has been shortlisted for the Institute of Structural Engineering Awards in the United Kingdom. In 2019, we look to recognise excellence in concrete again in our 5 categories: residential buildings, commercial buildings, infrastructure projects, repair and rehabilitation, and technology and innovation. And with the wealth of amazing concrete minds and practitioners, this will be no mean feat. So, who wants in? As a community that fosters leaders, innovators, creative minds, doers, grafters, and people who just like to get the job done, everyone has an opportunity to making the concrete industry in this country excellent. I hope you can take a bit of time to find out a bit more about our Awards for Excellence in Concrete program and visit www.concreteinstitute.com.au.